Kia ora on this magical Sunday.
Hey guys, how's it going today?
We have been having a think today about how to believe in yourself, because it's such a simple thing to us, and yet I believe that so many people struggle with it. But we've been right to the bottom where believing in ourselves has truly been our only option, because when you're all that you have to get yourself through a situation, then you can either believe in yourself and start taking steps forward or stay there.
Yep, that's definitely true. For me, believing in myself didn't come naturally. Growing up in a big family with mostly all boys, there was a lot of trouble, and with my mum and my upbringing, and I never got taught from then to believe in myself, and I grew up with low self-esteem and low self-worth, etc. And it wasn't until, in my 20s when I ended up losing everything, that I ended up on rock bottom, that I realized that I had to change who I was and how I did a lot of things. So I had to start being open to believe in myself. And I remember going to rehab and having counseling, and then the counselor was saying, "Do you believe in yourself?" And I was honest and said, "No, I don't." And he said, "The first thing you want to do is be open to believe." So I started doing that, and then little bit by little bit, the universe started introducing me to different kind of books and videos, and then I started to slowly believe in myself. And then that's why I always say in these videos to be your own best friend, because I had to be my own best friend, and then I had to talk to myself how a true best friend would talk to me, and I had to believe in myself a little bit at a time. And it was a slow process, but I started to, and it started happening that the belief in myself grew. And I'm very grateful for those all those years ago. And today I believe in myself 100%, and I do my best to look after myself and to support myself like a best friend would.
It's truly beautiful to hear Tony's story of building that self-belief from the bottom, and to be where he is at today with that unshakable faith and that deep knowing that he can do anything he sets his mind to if he wants to. We both have that, Tony and I, but we developed it in very different ways because we had very different upbringings. My upbringing was, I was an only child, so I didn't have the sibling rivalry that he talks about. I was an only child, and I was thinking about it earlier, and I was thinking that I really developed belief in myself as creative imagination and creating boundaries of safe space when I was a young girl. As I've shared before, left very much to my own devices, and in a lot of ways I brought up myself, and I had a lot of time to myself, and I had to figure out how to do things and how to be the caregiver, partly for my own mother, but also for myself if my grandma wasn't there to offer it. In fact, many times she offered shame to try and protect me, and that's a whole nother story, because that really, really makes you struggle in your adult life with your self-belief, and I've had to go through that as well. But as a child, I learned to create safety for myself, and I learned that I could, even when I was hiding. It's a terrible thing, but even hiding my head under a blanket was a safe space, and the arms around me were a hug, and the loving whispers that I told myself of safety were still love and protection, even if they came from myself as a child. So I learned in a very different way to Tony, but I I developed this really, really powerful knowledge that I was capable of creating myself and my experience in this world.
Yeah, beautiful. You know, like it just, what Karen was just saying just reminded me when I was a single parent when I was raising my young sons. And that's when I had to help them with their self-esteem and their self-belief. I had to pretend that I was what I wanted. Like I had to act like I was very confident and my self-belief was high. And by just acting as I had all the self-belief in the world, I started feeling like I did. So it started working. And I helped my sons believe in themselves, and now they're really functional adults. So I did a lot of the self-belief work with them, and I worked on myself at the same time, you know. And I learned a lot by trial and error, by making huge mistakes. And I never gave up, and I never gave up on myself. And the self-belief, like today, it's grown over time because making mistakes and getting back up and doing my best and never quitting. And that's why today that by not quitting and being human and not being perfect and making mistakes and doing your best to do better next time helps with self-belief, you know. So that's my advice to anyone out there. Just never give up, do your best, and you learn and you grow and your self-belief grows the more you do it, you know. So we thought we'd make a video on that today, guys. You know, no matter what you're going through, just do your best, never give up, and you can do it.
Totally, one step at a time, and every experience, even if you're faking it till you make it, every time you make it, it teaches you that you can. And as I said to Tony on our way to this beautiful little forest walk, I think it was Henry Ford said, whether you believe you can or believe you can't, you're right.
Yeah.
And each experience of being able to and remembering that you can builds this castle of your dreams of self-belief and self-worth and self-faith.
Lots of love, guys.
Lots of love. Aroha nui.